Ladies and gentlemen, apparently Jimmy knows who's going to win the championship this year. I know who's going to win the championship this year, but I'm just trying to see if we have the same brain. You know what I'm saying? So.
What if I told you that I knew which team was going to win the NBA championship this season? That I somehow could see and predict the future like some sort of basketball prophet? Well, then I'd be a filthy liar, because I don't know who's going to win the NBA title this season. But what if we could use numbers and data collected over decades of NBA games to make an accurate prediction as to which team will be crowned the 2023 NBA champions?
The Nets.
We could
That'd
always
be pretty
do that.
cool, right? Well, let's give it a shot. And that's why, according to the numbers, the Boston Celtics will be the 2022 NBA champions. They check all the boxes for a potential championship team.
Please
they
don't
have
say
the
them
regular
again.
season resume to back it up, and all the numbers suggest they will be crowned as champions at the end of the season.
I trusted you, Jimmy, man.
You was close.
Trusted you, bruh. God.
This was crazy. Sweet was nuts. It's the y'all really did go 7 games twice.
These guys, bruh.
Warriors. Hey, Steph. Man.
Sick, bro. I'm sick.
Two games. That's how close we were last season to accurately predicting the winner of the 2022 NBA Finals before the playoffs even
You
began.
got him. Shit
According
tough.
to the resume and the numbers and every variable we could possibly take into account, the Celtics were destined to become champions last season. But what I forgot to take into consideration is that Steph Curry is a god in a pair of underarms.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and so
sir.
our prediction fell short. In fact, after this heart-wrenching defeat, I went back and looked at playoff predictions from some of the industry's leading experts and outlets, and out of the 50 predictions that I came across, 2 of them had the Warriors winning the finals. And in the most ironic way possible, one of those picks was from Stephen A. Smith. But has last year's shortcomings deterred me from attempting to beat insurmountable odds by trying to predict this year's NBA champions and looking like a fool in the process? Absolutely not. So let's give this another shot. When looking at some predictions for this year's playoffs, there really is no general consensus. In a recent survey conducted
Except
by
that it's
SB
not the
Nation,
Timberwolves.
fans overwhelmingly predicted the Milwaukee Bucks winning this year's championship.
Well, before we move forward, I need predictions from both of us on what his prediction is gonna be.
Oh, I don't know when he recorded this, if he was assuming everybody's healthy, which I assume so. Bucks won. He can't say, to get the fandom out the way, he can't say Lakers unless he's only going since post-trade deadline. Then those numbers may make him say that, but honestly, nah, I think he's going to say Bucks. Maybe Denver. Yeah, if it's purely off stats, maybe Denver. Yeah, Bucks, Denver.
No dick suck. I think he's going to say the Celtics again. Because I think if you look statistically, we're like top 3 in offense and defense, at least in the regular season. So if this shit's going to be hella stats based, I think he's going to pull the, in the last 30 years, every, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, every team that's won a championship was top 5. And, you know, I think he's going to pull that card and he's going to end up being the Celtics. But we'll see.
With the Suns and Celtics trailing with
20%
just half as many
crazy,
votes.
though.
But if there's anything
That's all
I've learned
Lakers.
throughout these
Who the hell
experiments,
are they?
it's that
All
everyone
Lakers.
can be
All
completely
Lakers.
wrong all at the same time.
That's
Looking
true,
into some
Jimbo.
of the more insightful predictions of this year's NBA playoffs, 538 has crunched the numbers and has the Celtics
you know what time
as
it
the
is, man.
overall
You know what
favorite to
time
win
it
this
is.
year's finals.
Come on, bro.
But some
Clearly
interesting
do
things to
not.
note is that despite factoring in the addition of Kevin
The three of
Durant,
those
the
top
Phoenix
four, man.
Suns still retain just
the
the
strong
7th best
East.
chance of winning the finals,
Yeah.
behind 3 other Western Conference teams. And 3 of the top 4
Yeah.
teams are Eastern Conference teams,
Oh,
which might mean that whoever comes out of the East will inevitably be crowned champions.
For
And
the
this
top
may just
7,
be the
bro.
case. But then it hit me. What if instead of using data to predict who the champions will be, we ask the data who the champions will be?
And speaking about the data, man. Yo, shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video. How about that, man? How about that? PrizePicks is the easiest way to play daily fantasy sports in valid states such as California, Texas, Massachusetts.
The app is super simple to use. All you have to do is scroll through, see a couple players you think are going to score more than the points projected. You do that, it's that simple. Like, it's really not hard at all. So to give you guys a sample entry of what I'm talking about, for example, I see Mikal Bridges 26. Didn't Blood average 27 for some reason? He's going to score more than that. James Harden, 19 points. He's James Harden. He's going to score more than that. Which, by the way, rule of thumb, I don't necessarily ever go against a player. I do not say they will score less than their projection because, hey, you get punished for being a hater sometimes. I don't know. That's just my advice. But moving on, I'm going to go Steph Curry points. He's him. I'm going to go Seth Curry points. He's him Jr. And I'm going to go with De'Aaron Fox because it's time to light the beam. I'm going to say all 5 of them score more than their projected points. Hopefully, I eat good tonight with the extra bread I make. And it was that simple. That's all you got to do.
Listen, man, it really is that simple. And thanks to PrizePicks, if you guys use code SNS, they will match up to 100% of your initial deposit. And shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring this video.
Display of AI supremacy, last season an artificial intelligence program by the name of Swarm managed to accurately predict the winner of the 2022 NBA Finals. Appalling, right? But if that wasn't crazy enough, Swarm also predicted that the Warriors would win the series in 6 games.
Damn, what's up with bro?
Swarm AI program was used throughout last
AI
season's
ruining
regular
everything,
season
bro.
to try and predict
I hate this
outcomes
shit.
of regular season games.
No more.
And not only did it do really well, it managed to outperform 96% of bettors in the process. So in a desperate attempt to get this thing right,
Interesting.
I've put aside my knowledge,
got a lot of
research,
people
and
paid,
years
Jim.
of watching the NBA to ask a bot. It's groundbreaking.
This
Genius,
guy,
even.
bro.
Why didn't I
Oh
think
my
of this
God.
before?
God.
Yo, fuck this guy,
Who
bro.
will win the 2023
Chat
NBA
GPT.
Finals? The pinnacle
Hate this
of
shit.
AI technology.
Bro.
The
I'm tired of
exponentially
hearing this
powerful
fucking
tool
name,
of
bro.
peak human advancement.
God.
Oh, it ain't even work. I see one more of these damn ads.
You're useless to me. We have to take another route here. And I think I've
sorry
got
you feel
it.
that way.
While researching for this experiment, I
God,
stumbled
bro.
across this article published last summer on Medium.com from a data scientist and NBA fan who goes by the name of the JK. His article goes into great detail regarding a machine learning model that uses data to correctly
just gotta go
predict
off vibes,
which team
bro.
will
I
win
ain't
the
gonna
NBA
lie.
championship. The article
The world is too
incredible.
unpredictable.
We'll figure
I've
this
left the link
out.
in the description and highly
We need to
recommend
do this
checking
with the
it out.
MVP race.
And while creating this model, the JK sifted through countless NBA stats and data to find which variables are important to postseason success and which variables aren't. And according to his
Dog.
research, the factors
Is
that
there a
have the
dog
strongest
stat, bro?
correlation to playoff success are the following.
Most dogs
if
on
a
a
team
team.
finished top
Come
3
on,
in their
bro.
conference,
No,
the
heart
extent
is
of a
just
roster's
a-
playoff
it's a
experience,
human
if a team has a
limit
player
fallacy.
or
Per
multiple
100
players who have
possessions, bro.
received MVP votes, a team's
Yeah, how many
SRS
beats?
score and margin of victory throughout the regular
heart rate
season,
decreases in the
and
clutch.
oddly enough, if the team has performed well in past playoffs. And with this data, the JK defied all odds and correctly predicted the eventual championship team 3 seasons in a row.
Oh my God.
And just like
Wallahi.
that, just a glimmer of hope shined upon my experiment. Maybe.
It's gonna be the
just
Celtics,
maybe,
bro.
no.
We can use
ain't gonna
numbers
lie, it's
and
gonna be the
data
Celtics,
to
bro.
predict this
I
year's
feel
NBA
confident in my
champions.
pick, man.
So, let's see if we can do this.
Nah,
As
we're
we
good.
already determined last season, preseason favorites and Vegas odds provide about 0 assistance here,
Fire, bro.
since they never seem to
Hey,
get it
Shay,
right.
stay
I
down,
mean,
stay
for some
down.
inexplicable
Actually, no, that's
reason,
facts. Lakers
odds
only
makers
top
can
6
narrow
and
the line of a game down to 1 freaking point, but they can't pick a correct championship winning team worth a lick. So let's stick to the information that we know matters
scammers.
most. Here's the criteria we will use to help us determine which teams are truly contenders for this year's championship. Simple rating system,
Where's the eye
or
test?
SRS
like,
score,
when do
margin
you
of
when do you
victory,
watch
regular
basketball?
season standings, and
When do you
Oh
watch
my
basketball, bruh?
God.
Like, damn.
Oh my
when
God.
do you, like, in this equation, when do you start watching basketball, bruh? Come on, man.
You don't need to watch basketball. Stats are recorded events of real life, and those predictions and projections are just a matter of spoilers, not opinions. You're watching an opinionated game. You want an opinionated stat. You want the fallacies. You are the problem with basketball. Ideally, it's all recorded. We have it. We have the answers. Sorry.
Yo, you're nasty. I heard the phlegm, bruh. That shit was crazy. That shit was nasty, bruh.
My food downstairs on that. Oh man, that shit.
faster playoff experience. Now, the SRS score is a rating given to each NBA team based on factors like point differential, net rating, and strength of schedule. And of the last 25 championship winning teams, 24 of them had an SRS score that ranked among the top 6 in the NBA. The only team that managed to win a title outside of the top 6 were the Mavericks in 2011. So based on this information, being a top 6 SRS team is virtually
every day,
a
man.
requirement. The top
Every day.
6 teams in terms of SRS score this season are the Celtics,
don't like
the
LeBron over
Cavaliers,
here.
the 76ers,
Oh, wait,
the
what?
Bucks, the Grizzlies.
That's
and the
not
Nuggets.
fair.
Now let's take
We're
a
not
look
even the
at
same
regular season
team,
standings.
bro.
Possibly the most obvious indicator of potential
Yeah,
playoff
that's the
success
thing that
is
like
simply
the
how good a
stats just
team
aren't
was
gonna
throughout the regular
take into
season.
account.
And as much as we like to cheer
That
for
trade
the
deadline
underdog,
was-
the odds of a team winning a championship
That
if
was
they did
insane,
not
man.
dominate the entire season are somewhere between slim and none. Because out of the last 25 championship winning teams, 23 of them finished the season with a top 5 record in the entire NBA. The top 5 teams in terms of overall record this season are the Bucks, the Celtics, 76ers,
bro.
Nuggets, and tied for
Stop
5th
playing.
are the Cavaliers
Stop
and
playing,
the
bro.
Grizzlies.
Stop playing.
Now let's take a look
Please
at
say
margin of
Bucks.
victory.
I don't even care.
Since
Please say Bucks.
1998, 25
I
seasons.
know the stats aren't
there
gonna
has
favor the
only
Warriors.
been one
The
team
series ain't
that
favoring
finished
the Warriors.
outside
Come on,
of the
bro.
top 6
Come on,
in
man.
terms of margin of victory and still went on to win a championship. So once again, if you want a real shot at winning the title, you really need to be inside the top 6 league-wide in this statistic. And this season, those top 6 teams are the
Come
Celtics,
on, bruh.
Cavaliers,
Come on.
76ers,
Oh
Grizzlies,
my
Bucks,
God.
and Nuggets.
Come
Now,
on,
if
bro.
we take a look
Come
at
on,
the 3
man.
metrics
Come
we've
on.
covered and the qualifying teams for each one, we'll see that the same exact 6 teams
Oh, shit.
appear in every single
I
one.
just saw the
And this
Celtics.
information is remarkable. Our data has not only narrowed down the contenders to these 6 teams, but it also shows us
goddamn
that the top
globally.
teams in the NBA this season are unanimously these 6 teams. But
Alright, man.
this is where I think we fell short last season because we forgot to factor in a crucial variable. Experience.
Himness.
Going into
Come
the
on,
2022
bro.
playoffs, the Warriors were
Yeah.
projected to do well, but hardly anyone had them as the favorite to win it all. But what I greatly underestimated was their championship pedigree and the sheer amount of reps they've had on the
The
big
eye
stage.
test, yeah.
In the JK's predictive
No,
model that
no,
we
no,
discussed
games
earlier,
played.
playoff experience
Give me a
had the
games played
second
stat.
strongest correlation to future playoff success. And among the 6 teams that stand above the rest,
There
here
we
are
go.
the total career
There's a
playoff
number.
games for their 8-man rotation. The Cavaliers have just
Oh, for their
71
8-man
career playoff
rotation. Thank
games
God,
played in
bro.
total
'Cause
amongst their
Iggy
8-man
was about to, like,
rotation.
gas
The
up the
Grizzlies
Warriors,
have just
bro.
179
No.
playoff games under their belt.
Everybody on
the
the
Nuggets
court.
have 268, and the 76ers, Bucks, and Celtics.
But where the
all
Lakers at,
dwarf
though?
these teams
But where the
with
Lakers at,
combined
though?
Total career playoff games.
Come on, man.
all
He's
above
between those
400,
six, between
which,
those 6.
if history tells us anything, eliminates the Cavaliers, Grizzlies,
Oh, is he gonna
and
do the-
Nuggets from contention.
But wait.
And leaves us with these 3 powerhouse teams.
Yeah, he's definitely
So,
going to blow away.
Where do we go from here? Across
Really?
all metrics, star power,
Oh,
pace,
no.
efficiency, experience, these 3 teams are almost identical.
The Bucks and no,
Our
not
data
the Lakers and
has
the
come
Suns
to
should
the
be in
end of
that
the road.
fucking list, bro.
But there are patterns and consistent themes of past championship teams that we can use to help us here. Over the last 15 seasons, there has only been one team that didn't feature at least one All-NBA defender that went on to win an NBA championship. And it took a once-in-a-lifetime performance to pull it off.
Was it 2011 again? Oh no, man.
LeBron James with the reception.
Wallahi!
He nailed it. It's over. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
So if we look at our 3 remaining teams, the Bucks
Before I
have a
give you a
really
lie,
good
AD
shot
will
at
get 'em.
having multiple players
Game
make the
3.
all-defensive team, and so
I'm
do the
surprised Marcus
Celtics.
made it
The
again.
76ers do not.
Marcus
Which narrows
Smart's
our
still
contenders
here?
down to
Oh.
the Bucks and the Celtics.
Oh
now
my
we've seen the
God.
Celtics and Bucks face each other on 3 separate occasions this season.
Yeah.
Those games are any indication of what's to come in the playoffs. The
Please
future
throw a
NBA
curveball.
champion
You know what time it is,
clear
bro.
as day. The
It
Bucks
is
and
clear as
Celtics
day.
faced off for
It
the
is
first
clear
time
as
on
day.
Christmas
Bucks
Day, which resulted in a 21-point blowout
Stop
Celtics
playing,
win,
bro.
and Tatum and Brown
Stop
combining
playing.
for 70
Oh
And we got the
my
eye
God.
test, bro. The
Huss
husses.
where
Stop
Boston
it.
sat 4 of their 5 starters and still nearly won in overtime.
Come on, then.
with the junior
God.
varsity
Come
squad.
on, then.
And the third and final matchup was just a couple weeks ago, where Tatum and Brown combined for 70 points
Stop
again
playing.
and handed the Bucks their second largest loss in nearly
We're
a
gonna
decade.
have to go through
The
this
Bucks
again.
have no answer for the Celtics' firepower.
Zero.
depth.
And the
when
Sixers.
Boston
In
is
the
at
regular
full
season,
capacity,
in the regular
they
season.
don't just beat Milwaukee, they destroy Milwaukee.
the regular season.
Destroy.
According to the numbers, the Boston Celtics will be the 2023 NBA
Come on,
champions.
man.
They have the star power, the defense, the experience. They've been here before, and they know what it's going to
Trash,
take to win it all.
dislike.
This team not only checks all the boxes for what it takes to be a championship team, they exceed every metric for a potential championship team. Of course, the numbers can only tell us so much. It's impossible to quantify a lot of things that happen on a basketball court, like the fact that come the playoffs, Giannis levels up and becomes one of the most unstoppable forces the game has ever seen.
That shit last
And
year
it
too.
would be
Did that shit
naive
last
to
year
count
too,
out
bro.
The championship pedigree of the Warriors, something that I've fell victim to in the past,
Like the
and something
beam.
that just doesn't show up in the numbers. It would be an impossible
the
task to
beam is
forecast
insane.
series-altering changes that may occur throughout the playoffs,
not
like
even-
injuries, adjustments, players coming in and out of the rotation, and about a million other variables. This entire video could be dead wrong. In my final
It ain't.
Oh,
it
it
ain't.
is.
It ain't.
It
Yes,
is. It is. It 100% is. Oh, I'm glad you know. That's why I included it. You know, most NBA videos they say the shit. But what do you know? If I'm wrong, let me know why I'm wrong. Da da da. But niggas don't go. This video could be dead wrong. Oh yeah, cause you know it's wrong, Jimbo. You know them damn fraud Celtics. He's 0-1 in the finals. He'll be 0-2 if he does make it. And he probably won't. You can't get past Giannis. That was your pick. And on top of that, you didn't factor trades. Suns and Lakers in 2. So get this out of here.
All right, bro. Men lie, women lie. I was about to take us somewhere else.
What happened to the eye test?
Oh, you want to talk about the eye test? The eye
Yes.
test tells me that Dylan Brooks cooked y'all. All right?
Oh my
The eye test tells
God.
me that De'Aaron Fox is cooking them bum-ass Warriors with all that
Okay,
bum-ass
that's
experience. The eye test
That's
is
true.
telling me that the Celtics are up 2-0 right now on the bum-ass Hawks. All right? The
Okay.
eye test
They
tells
shouldn't have even made it
me
here.
that Jason Tatum is going to cook Joel Embiid, even though Joel Embiid is arguably the best player in the league. Like he always has, bruh. That's what the eye test tells me. And with my eyes, I also see the numbers. And what the numbers tell me is that we're winning the chip this year, bruh. We're winning this chip this year, and there's going to be a parade inside my city.
Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. We are not throwing up the green flag for Beantown. Hell no.
You
Look,
don't
first
got
things
to,
first.
bruh. I'll do it for us.
Hell no, that's nasty. Look, let's slow this down and let's tell some truths. First things first, I can't wait for when the Sixers get them damn fraud licks, and I'm going to start rooting for Joel. That's going to be my MVP the second that series, I see that on my screen. This is the second I see that shit, Joel info. Joel info 100%. Motherfuckers going to think I done turned heel or whatever the fuck. I never hated bro. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all think I do, I don't. And I'm damn well going to be a fan when he start, Tatum. Baby hook, fade. You know, I'm a bang time one time. What now, Time Lord? He gonna pack y'all up. But if somehow you get past him, I have a Giannis. Ready to.
You had a Giannis last year.
You're not-
You had a
you're not
Giannis
getting
last
past him.
year, bro.
He fucked up. He fucked up. He ran into Thanos before the event. I don't know what the fuck happened to Giannis in Game 7. Shit happens. He's back. He's ready. He's healthy. And then
He was
if
healthy
all else
last
fails-
year. He was
and
healthy
if
last year.
all else fails, if you make them finals, I don't want to have to do it to him, man. You know, passing the torch stories are a beautiful thing, but if you run into Braun, you run into.
You know, no matter of fact,
eye
bro,
test. My eyes showed me the goat on the screen. My ears, you wanna know my ears tell me? Oh man, every time.
Nah, the torch must be passed, bro. The torch must
Hell
be
no.
passed. And it's
Hell.
cool if you don't think so, but we gonna take it. Oh, whoop. Bloop. Oh, I got the torch now. Guys,
Fuck no.
I got the torch now.
Stay
Come
down.
on, bro.
Stay down.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to Jimmy for the video. Y'all know what time it is, bro. And matter of fact, let us not see the Suns in the finals, cause we gonna we gonna have real conversations.
I'll say this: if it can't be us and it has to be you, the team I want you to face is easily the Suns. I gotta see it, cause I will be, man. Y'all gonna think I'm a Suns fan, and I don't even fuck with the Suns because I'm a Lakers fan. Duh. I'ma have to. I have to root for KD against Bezos. I have to.
All right, bro. Yo, be Kawhi. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next one.
Hey, no bullshit. Please be Kawhi. Damn. Peace out, man.